It is true that the BJP-led NDA has been in power for the third time in a row, and this time around, they're going to be seeking a mandate which is going to be not just for themselves but also for the NDA partners as well. Both in 2014 and 2019, the BJP was calling the shots, given the fact that they had complete majority on their own and they had reached the middle mark by themselves also. And a very strong, talk about that was also expressed by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who said that there are several demerits as far as the coalition government was concerned, but his was a strong, decisive government, and a government which is not scared to take any crucially important political decisions or decisions concerning the welfare of the country and its people as well. But this time around, it's a different equation that one has seen in 2024. The BJP is dependent on a lot of its allies, especially the allies like JDU and TDP. Both of these allies have walked out, of the NDA alliance once in the last 10 years during Narendra Modi's tenure. So to give them back and bring them back onto the table is also going to be a task that the BJP will be doing as well. The BJP has great negotiators amongst themselves. For example, not just Prime Minister Narendra Modi, but also Union Home Minister Amit Shah, Rajnath Singh and JP Nadda are the three top leaders of the party who will be indulging in a lot of coalition partners, indulging in a lot of NDA supporting partners to in fact make sure that everybody is left happy and there is no harakiri which is created, because if anybody walks out of this alliance, then there's going to be doomsday as far as the BJP is really concerned as well. So obviously, political parties who have been part of NDA, especially the JDU and the TDP, do understand that they're in a position of power to demand what they really want. But the BJP will try and make them understand that to take this country forward, to take the entire government forward, they need everybody's support. And it's not just that BJP needs their support, they also need their support of their ally partners, especially TDP, which has come into power with an overwhelming majority in the state of Andhra Pradesh, does understand that they're completely going to be dependent on the central government to in fact provide them all kinds of support and funds, because the TDP leadership has inherited empty coffers. They've inherited a lot of anti-incumbency from the Jagan government, and have also inherited a lot of demands that have remained unfulfilled as well. Development, the capital issue, and of course the condition of the farmers, etc., and also the fact that people have been used to freebies in the state. That is something also which the TDP will be very wary of, and that's the reason they would ask ministries concerning the development of the country and also of the state in particular as well. But as far as JDU is concerned, JDU also wants a pound of flesh, given the fact that they've been able to score good numbers in the Bihar, in the Bihar state, and also the fact that they are in power with the BJP in the centre as well. Now, so far you've seen a very reluctant Nitish Kumar to join the NDA ranks in the centre. For the longest, Nitish Kumar's party did not participate in the cabinet in the Modi government, and they kept aside as well. But so that's going to be another point to watch out for. Will be what do the PM and the BJP give to Chirag Paswan. He's been a long-standing ally of the BJP, and even if his party broke in the past also, Chirag Paswan always calls himself as Hanuman for his Lord Ram, which is of course Prime Minister Narendra Modi as well. He's expecting to get some sort of a reasonable, induction into the ministries, because his party has been able to win all the 5 seats in Bihar, which proved to be very important in the run-up to the 2024 results, which of course has seen the BJP near the 300 mark as well. So there are several smaller allies, for example, Shiv Sena, which waited for the longest to in fact become a part of the government, but did not become a part of the government before 2024 elections, are also expecting that they will be given a cabinet berth as well. It was Eknath Shinde who led the Shiv Sena faction to break out and come into the BJP, and therefore BJP was able to establish the government in Maharashtra as well. So with several allies in place, with several aspirations in place, a lot of negotiations will have to be done with cool heads as far as this is concerned, because within the BJP ranks also there are efficient floor managers who have done the task in the past as well. But the most important test for the BJP-led NDA will be that they have no experience whatsoever as far as running coalition government is concerned. But the need of the hour is to have a good coalition in place, and that's the reason it's going to be important to see that everybody's interest is taken care of.